involved in student council. She plays varsity field hockey, is a varsity cheerleader, varsity golf player, and is the co-founder of the SIS program. Ladies and gentlemen, Baylee Frank.
Shape the person that I am today. These individuals probably don't realize the significance of the impact they have made on my life, but I know, and I continue to look up to them every day. There are 3 male role models in my life: my dad and my 2 brothers, Braxton and Brayden. My dad has always been a great father figure in my life. His influence on me has helped me grow to love playing sports just like he does. When he was in high school, he was a big part of Arlington Lamar's football team. My dad loved playing football almost more than anything, and probably would have continued to play in college if it wasn't for his size. However, he did continue to play sports in college, such as starting for Stephen F. Austin University's rugby team. Additionally, he played many intramural sports, such as flag football, basketball, and softball. Even as an adult today, he is always playing some sort of sport, whether it's a Tough Mudder event, a pickup basketball game, or a round of golf. My dad really enjoys golf, and often plays with me, my brother Brayden, or even his work friends. Throughout his life, he has played at some famous golf courses, such as Pebble Beach in California and Pinehurst in North Carolina, which I hope to go to someday. Brayden and my dad have always been very close because of their common interest in sports. So ever since I was in middle school, I wanted to be close to my dad as well and find a passion for sports inside of me. So I started with cheerleading for the football team, then played soccer, and then took up field hockey. My dad always encouraged me to play these sports, not only because of the health aspect, but also because of the camaraderie and teamwork, as well as life lessons that come with being a part of a competitive organization. In high school, I continued to play all of his 3 sports, plus I made the golf team. I found my interest in golf when I was a sophomore. Golf is not an easy sport and it takes a lot of practice. My dad and I are able to bond while playing golf together, which will always be something that's very special to me. In my eyes, my dad will always be my #1 fan, cheering me on no matter the sport or situation. My oldest brother Braxton has always been dear to my heart ever since I can remember. He has stood in the face of adversity numerous times with perseverance and has challenged himself to overcome what some said was not possible. Braxton always struggled with test scores for his whole life. In his senior year at another private school in Fort Worth, one of his college advisors seemed to really struggle with helping Braxton find a college to attend. After some time, he recommended that Braxton stop wasting his time looking for colleges that might accept him, because even if he did get accepted, that he wouldn't make it. So a 17-year-old boy was told by a faculty member that he wasn't good enough. Although down but not out, Braxton took matters into his own hands. With no assistance, he researched long and hard and found a school, UTSA, that was willing to look beyond his test scores and GPA. Braxton ended up going down to San Antonio by himself on a journey he was told he would fail at. While succeeding at college was not easy for him, he never gave up and he persevered till the end. Braxton's efforts have taught me to never give up. This has already helped me with numerous things in my life, such as running for student council. I've been involved in student council for all of high school. After I lost my first race as a freshman candidate, I was very disappointed, but optimistic about future opportunities. I decided to run again the next 2 years, but unfortunately I ended up with the same results, losing. Again, each loss is disappointing, but it would have been easy to just give up and quit trying. However, because student council needs committed volunteers, selected candidates that are not elected to an office position are offered a spot on the Student Council Advisory Board. After being on the advisory board for the past 2 years, I was very tempted to slack off my senior year and avoid another potential disappointing loss. But while watching Braxton throughout the years, he has taught me to never give up. So I decided to take one last chance to run for office my senior year and not give up. Once again, I was unsuccessful in winning an elected position, but it was okay because I could still serve in the advisory board. However, this time was different because all my previous hard work on the advisory board had been noticed. This year, I was selected to be one of the new members of the new executive advisory board. I now have more responsibility and I love it more than anything. Braxton has truly helped me learn how to have faith in myself and never give up. My other brother Brayden didn't necessarily help shape my character traits, but he did help shape my goals for the future. Brayden is 4 years older than I am, so while I was in middle school, I had the opportunity of watching him throughout his high school years. Athletically, he excelled at a high level, earning 12 varsity letters while playing 5 different sports and earning numerous awards. He was also able to friends at Oak Ridge. Most of these friends are Alpha Omegas and have remained close throughout their college years. This is especially the case with two of Braden's closest friends from high school who were accepted along to the same college with Braden. All three were together their freshman year, and they were so excited to start their new journey together. Even though they saw each other every day, college life still led them in different directions, and priorities changed for some. Braden got into a fraternity and started hanging out with his new fraternity brothers. He seemed to click with them pretty quickly, but that doesn't say much because Braden can usually get along with anyone. His new friends were unfamiliar faces in our house, and my family didn't know much about these new boys. As that first year went on, we noticed Braden start caring more about the weekends and less about class. My family noticed his behavior gradually changing, and we knew something needed to be done. Braden showed so much courage when he also realized he was in over his head and needed help. He recently got the help he needed and is now taking his studies more seriously than ever. His whole situation has helped me to see the difference between friends that are good for you and friends that are bad for you. When I was a sophomore, I started hanging out with friends from different schools, and their first priority was not academics. I learned quickly that this was not the direction I wanted to go in. Knowing what Braden had gone through gave me the strength to end some friendships and stop hanging around people who were bad for me and my future. Braden's challenges have taught me to stay focused and connected to the good people in my life, because losing that focus and connection could lead me in the wrong direction. I know that when I graduate high school, I have to keep the focus that I have today and keep the determination that I have always had to be successful. I will also surround myself with positive people who lift me up. My dad and both my brothers are very special to me because they have helped shape the person that I am today. Throughout their struggles and successes, I have seen and learned many valuable things. My interests, character traits, and goals have all come from the three most important men in my life. I feel very blessed to have them. Oh, and I love you too, Mom. Thank you.